You know, as a mom, many of us try to be everything to everyone. Balancing a work schedule and personal life without feeling that mom guilt can be tough. But working from home can help. In Confessions of a Stay-at-Home Mom, Tamara Hancock shares her journey and is going to give us tips on how to do it today. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
A lot of people email us and ask me questions. Can you find out how we can work at home? And we're going to get to that, but it's a little why you wrote your book, Confessions of a Stay-at-Home Mom. Tell me more about it.
The book is actually a realistic look at being a mom, whether you work from home vocationally, basically if you get paid to work from home, or even if you're just, and I don't want to say just a stay-at-home mom, but even if you're a soccer mom, a PTA mom, everything we do is work, and everything we do at home is, you know, it can be overwhelming at times. And the book is basically 15 different confessions that we all feel like we're struggling with personally and nobody else is coming up with. Just kind of letting people know that, you know,
that you're
not
okay
alone.
To feel that
Exactly.
Way. Yeah, you're not
exactly.
alone. I like that. Why do you say it's important to keep your own identity when you're a mom? Because I know that's hard.
Keeping your own identity is extremely important, and the reason why I say it's important is because before you became, before I became Annie's mom, before I became Becky's mom, I was a violinist in a community orchestra. I had, friends that I would go out with and have fun with, and
once
yeah, exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. And when you're a mom and you're trying to teach your kids to be happy and to enjoy themselves, it's important that you're showing them that you still have a piece of yourself as well, that you still have different things that you enjoy and that you love to do.
Okay, now you have a special word for a mom that's an entrepreneur, right?
I do. A lot of people call them mommypreneurs. I call it a momtrepreneur. Momtrepreneur is basically a very strong-willed woman that likes to take everything on, that likes to teach other people about what she does. For me, I actually own a business, and so I'm actually a true entrepreneur in the spirit of the word. But, I have a sister who runs her son's football team. And she's also an entrepreneur because she has to do everything to keep it running.
A lot of people always ask us, how can we find options to work at home? How can we find options? Are there a lot of, ways to work at home? Are there not very many?
There's a ton of ways to actually make money working from home, and especially right now in the times that we have right now, a lot of people are looking to that for a job. Different ways to work at home. There's different Elance sites. There's Elance. There's one called Odesk. You can even put your resume out on Craigslist and say, look, I have strong office skills. I used to be a real estate agent. I was an executive administrative assistant for a really long time. I just prefer to do this virtually. And a lot of companies are turning to virtual work for the very reason
especially for part-time and without benefits, that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Do your kids get in the way? I can just see, I think working at home would be fabulous. I do. Oh, I'd love to hang out with my kids. But the thing is, I'd be hanging out with my kids.
Exactly. And it does get difficult sometimes. I have 5 children myself.
You have 5 children? Oh, my goodness.
I do. 2 of them are in school most of the time. I try to schedule my work calls and things around nap times. When I need them to be quiet over a certain period of time, or if I need them to help me with something. I've done things to make things simple for them. For example, I've color-coded my filing. So even my 4-year-old can get in on the act, and he can come in and do my filing for me.
All right, we're out of time, but what's your last piece of advice for anyone out there?
It all comes down to happiness. Find yourself, what makes you happy, what makes your family happy, and draw off of that inspiration.
Well, thanks for being here. For more information, you can go to WAHPM.com. And if you spend time at home on Facebook or MySpace, you'll need to hear this. There's a new strain of the Kobe base